Yeah, this is where we have to travel to whatever the fuck that place is.
Nice equipment.
Not even gonna try to pronounce this stuff. It's too many words and letters. I don't even understand what kind of sound they should make. And again, if I knew the language, then I'd be able to pronounce it easily, right? But I don't, so. I mean, I can pronounce the word how I think it would be sounded out, you know, with all the letters there, but that is not a really great way to do that. Someone who actually knows the language would be like, yeah, that's not any way how you pronounce that word, so. Ah, same people on train again, there you go. It's like the 9th time I made that joke. It's not even a joke at this point, it's just me observing the same shit over and over. I think next time I'm on the train, I just won't mention it. And that's what's gonna have to happen. Alright, frame drops here, some loading. Let's find out wherever the hell we gotta go. Somewhere around here. Let's see, going this way. Oh, is this apartment right here? Hopefully it is. Wait, what the? Oh, it's up. Alright. It's up top. Is this it? Is this the place? Is that Johnny Gun right there?
It's a pleasure to speak with you too.
It is Johnny Gun. Alright, we're gonna have to save it here. It's been a while since I saved, so nice save would be good.
Listen, I know opponents
Alright,
are saying
yep. See you later. Alright, he's got like a bunch of beer and stuff in here. Damn, this apartment is nasty. This apartment has tons of nasty shit. I don't know what this is. What are these? Sober? I'm guessing he probably had an alcohol problem. Checked himself into rehab or like Alcoholics Anonymous. And maybe he got some like sober medals. You know, like 1 month sober, 6 months sober, stuff like that. That seems to be, you know, kind of a good idea, considering there's just tons of alcohol everywhere. So he probably relapsed and started drinking again for some reason, which is kind of sad, but, you know, that's how it goes.
Quit screwing
Sad.
around.
Sad but true. He's like, quit screwing around. Just like looting everything. I'm looking at all this beer he's got here.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gun?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
Which one?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Let's see. Angela's dead. I'm sorry to tell you. I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm here. The dead one, the one whose body was found torn apart by some animal. I guess we'll go with, is this supposed to be console? What the fuck is condole? I don't know. And the D is like right next to an S on a keyboard if you were like typing or programming in it. I don't know. Whatever.
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
See, Angela, you don't seem to, yeah, he really doesn't seem to care too much. Ask about his alibi. Bell tower patch.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie, doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
God, I was out killing her, you know, whatever I did. I'm not accusing you of anything. I mean, he is a suspect, but we don't really know.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt. Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
I guess we can keep pressing him about that.
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Alright, well...
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
Let's see, you could still show some respect for the dead. What went wrong with your marriage? You're right, let's keep this about you. You inside a crowded cell, your face all over the news. How's that sound? I don't know.
What went wrong with your marriage? If you got divorced, then obviously something did.
What are you, 5? Adults get sick of each other. The ones that don't are just pretending. Lock any 2 people in a room, and they'll learn to hate each other sooner or later. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm actually surprised Angie held out as long as she did. You know, people say I'm not very easy to like.
You don't say. So Angela left you, and you resented her for it.
Resented her? No. That's not who my resentment is directed toward right now.
You resent me? Because I'm trying to figure out who killed her?
Because you're treating me like a suspect. Because you're acting like you care more about her than I do. And mostly because you're the first human being to walk into my apartment and talk to me in almost a year. A year! And this is what we're talking about. I resent the situation.
Alright, well... I guess we'll just keep pressing him about stuff.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
Alright, this guy's just all over the place.
Is that a
This
bell
guy's got
tower
some
patch on
issues.
your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I think we fought them a lot in like the previous game. Going up against them before, I've seen a lot of them die. Doesn't mean anything, it's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all. I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny. I don't know, this is kind of, it's hard, like, again, it's hard to figure out, you know, what to say to him. I don't know if any of these will have any sort of impact because you're just sort of questioning him about stuff anyway, but it probably will. I mean, you pick the right stuff, he might tell you something. I don't know if I really want to taunt him. He seems like he's kind of like, I don't know, volatile.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You know, you look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now. Relatively.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Alright, well, there's probably some evidence around here. Something that has to deal with something. What is this, a biocell?
Son of a bitch!
Alright. Wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of these beer cases are covering something up. Oh, there's some neuropazine in here. So I might as well just like try to move stuff around. See if I can find anything. See if I can find anything worthwhile. So far, it doesn't look like it.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Wait, what? Why is he getting mad at me? I can't go in where? What is he talking about? I don't know. I asked him, he's like, oh, you wouldn't mind if I look around, and then I start looking around, and he's just mad that I'm looking around. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Let's move this fridge around. Doesn't seem to be anything. Alright. I don't know where to put this fridge. I guess I just dropped it there. Let me try to put that there. Just like I left it. Alright. Let's see what else we got around here. There could be some stuff up there.
Quit screwing around!
Find compelling evidence. Let's see what's up here. Got some crafting parts. Some more sellable stuff. I'm just messing around up here with everything. I don't know what he's yelling. He's just yelling in there. I don't think I found anything yet. Maybe he's just mad that I'm like moving everything. There's some pistol ammo in there. Some more booze. Let's see. I'd rather not rely on Montag's gut feeling to put a man away. I should try to find something convincing that links Johnny to the murder or establishes his innocence. Hey, what is that right there? Hold on. Dear Mr. Gunn, your question, can augmented hands itch? The sensation you're describing are not possible. 2024 was a good year for hands. It's no more possible for your knuckles to itch than for your palms to sweat or your fingers to leave prints. He can't leave fingerprints then, right? Biomechanically speaking, these things cannot happen given the model you have installed. It strikes me that you continue avoiding the greater problem, i.e. that Bell Tower had you augmented against your will. I'm afraid there's no cream I can prescribe for that. Ideally, I would refer you to my colleague, Dr. Halep. If you're interested in speaking to her, let me know. Just keep in mind that your insurance is expired. Oh, well, rip that. But the dead body had, I think, fingerprints on it, right? Because she got strangled, and that there were, like, actual fingerprints or handprints on it that actually belonged to, I'm guessing, someone that didn't have augmented arms, and apparently he can't leave them. Apparently he can't leave fingerprints or anything, so that should help prove his innocence right there, I would imagine.
I found a note from your doctor. You lost your hands in New South Wales.
I got new hands in New South Wales, is the way they sold it to me.
Whatever else the killer did to her, Angela was strangled. Whoever did it left a partial print on her neck, which, apparently, you're not capable of.
Fingerprints are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. You'll find not having them allows you to be so much more effective.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it wouldn't prove that he was completely innocent, though it does show, I guess, stronger evidence that he may not be involved. I'm not sure. I mean, he could have paid someone else to do it. There could have been anything else that happened, but for now it doesn't look like he carried it out himself, if anything.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
So he worked for Bell Tower. He got a bunch of AUGs. He probably couldn't cope very well with what he had done or what he was made to do. Probably regrets a lot of stuff, has some issues coping with it, starts drinking. Eventually, it seems like he gets sober at one point, or at least attempts to.
Bottles of beer.
And now it seems like he's relapsed and is sitting in his apartment alone, drinking constantly. That is kind of sad. Oh, what are we even supposed to be doing? Supposed to be getting out of here. All right.